Hey.
Hey everyone! So this is my mentor, Jamie. She's from Vancouver Island. She's a mom of three crazy boys, one of which, her oldest, is a type 1 diabetic. So she definitely has experience with health and wellness, as well as being in the field for 15 years. She's been with this company for a year, 5 awards already. And I've known Jamie for probably 3 years now. I kind of was mentored with her at my previous company, learned a lot from her, especially how to be a more confident and strong individual when it comes to being a mom as well as a team leader. So when I found out she had followed this path, I decided eventually to come on board as well.
Yay, that is so amazing. Thank you so much for that, Crystal. And I'm really excited to do this for your family and friends tonight because I know how excited you are and to get this information out to them. So I'm not going to keep everybody. I'm going to make this super short. I'm actually going to bring up some slides and literally show you guys what Crystal got excited about. And let me tell you guys, okay, Crystal is no easy nut to crack when it comes to this, okay? Because we all know Crystal's a number girl, and she literally, I think, what did we talk for, like 3 months, right? So, like, if Crystal went through and through with a fine-tooth comb with this, y'all know it's good. Okay. So like Crystal said, I've been here for over a year. And yes, I'm a boy mom of 3 boys, 15, 11, and 6. I cannot believe they're that old already. And my oldest son is a type 1 diabetic. He was diagnosed April 4th of 2019. And I'm also an amazing wife to my husband, Ryder. He's actually a logger and currently shut down right now. And they have been for 2 months. That's kind of the way of the industry, though, right? They get shut down for everything. They literally get shut down for heat, for rain, for snow, and literally this is why I got into the industry, was because we were an only a single income family home, and I don't get me wrong, how blessed I was to be a stay-at-home mom, but we could not afford for him to be shut down this long. I literally sent a message to my mentor like 3 days ago, and I said, this has been the worst season I have seen with my husband in 10 years. If it wasn't for Q, we'd be on food stamps. And because of this, we're not even behind on one bill, and which is insane to me. Like, y'all, like, I am literally a university dropout. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I have enough experience to go bus tables in a restaurant. So it blows my mind. I actually went back and looked. I'm like, my husband's been shut down like August 11th, I think. So I counted my paychecks from 14th to now. I've been paid 9 times since then, which is like, it's amazing how much this has just helped me and my family. And like Crystal said, we actually transitioned from another company. I had actually taken myself out of the game altogether, So when I was presented with Q, just like Crystal, I was hesitant. Okay. I was super hesitant. But honestly, what I saw, I couldn't unsee. And I knew that this was something huge. There was something big on our hands here. So what was it that got us so excited? I actually have to change this slide, okay? Because this slide is actually updated to 1,800% growth rate since 2018. So just keep that in mind. But we are named Q Sciences. It actually stands for Quintessential Biosciences. Yeah, it's a mouthful. Yeah. So hence why we call it Q Sciences, or Q. We were actually in doctor's offices. Our products were actually displayed at a doctor's office, a naturopath's office back in 2012. And we're actually now in 26 different countries and moving into 5 more countries in the next 5 years. So we are massively growing. And we have less than 1% saturation rate and an 84% retention rate with our customers, which is insane. And I know what you guys are doing, right? This is a ground floor opportunity. And I know, because this is one of the parts that got me really hesitant. I know within the first year, ground floor companies actually crumble. Right. And so when I actually saw the numbers of their first year when they came online in 2018, they did 36 million. And they paid 50% back to the field. And the second year, they did 57 million and paid over 50% back to the field. And then last year, they did over 100 million. I don't know about you guys if you ever done your research into ground floor companies, but that's unheard of. It was so much so that the FTC had to cap them at only paying 50% back to the field. Normal companies like this only pay a max of 30%. So yeah, it's crazy. And this is the S curve of where a business lies in their our current place in the industry, that kind of thing. So the company that Crystal and I were with before saw massive saturation. It really did. We were fighting the reputation of old distributors. They've been around for 20 plus years, etc. And we're all the way in the bottom, that ground floor part you see right there. That is the initial stages of a ground floor company. It really is. But just know that the United States has literally paved the way. All the hiccups or the bumps along the road have literally been taken out because of the United States, which is really, really, really amazing. So you see here where we lay here on the S curve, you guys, we haven't even hit critical momentum yet. Okay. Me and Kristen were just talking, and I was telling her, I actually we just had an event last Tuesday where our owner came up, and I got to have dinner with him afterwards. And I said to them both afterwards, and I said, you know what? Like, it really gave me chills at the end of the event, because I looked around and there was like 60 people there. And I looked around and I said, it's never going to be this small again. I'm like, I bet you by this time next year, when the owners do another tool, this is going to quadruple. We're going to be catering to thousands, not 50 or 60. And they're like, you have no idea. Like, Canada alone has seen 500% growth rate and 300% just in ambassadors. Forbes magazine literally says it the best. The best time to join a company is when they're in global expansion and new product launch. And one of the biggest things is we are literally releasing products every 4 to 5 days. This company was created for the field, by the field. We get to beta test all these products. And I'm not talking just try a product for 2 weeks and then it hits market. We're trying these products a year in advance that are coming out next year. And we're one of the ones literally deciding on flavor, whether they should come out, etc., whether we would use them. We are literally the voice of this company. And I actually know one of the next products that are coming out in Canada, and it's going to be game changer. I actually got to try it on Tuesday. I'm so freaking excited. I can't say anything, but I'm so excited. Just know it was freaking amazing. And it's all because of these two gentlemen right here. I've got to spend a lot of time with these two gentlemen, the CEO and founder, Mr. Mark Wilson, and our president, Mr. Jake Spencer. I've been down to Sarah and Jake Spencer's lodge. I call it a modge because it's like a mansion-sized lodge. It really is. Like, lodge just doesn't do it justice. Like, the thing is huge. And it's so gorgeous. I've got to go down there twice now. Like I said, I just was out for dinner with Mr. Jake Spencer last week. But Mr. Mark Wilson is our CEO and founder. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He played for the Raiders. I was like, oh my God, I don't watch football, but I know who that is. He would actually show you his Super Bowl rings if you want to. He was a very profitable real estate investor, but he's probably the most humble man I've ever met. So like when I went to the lodge the second time, you have to take, it's a pretty long trek to get up there. It's like 2.5 hours up the mountain. And like, as we pulled up, what do I see? Our CEO and founder chopping wood for all of us girls that are going to be staying at the lodge. And he sat out there for hours cutting all this wood. He is one of the most humble men I have ever met in my entire life. When he tells you the story of like how Q was created, honestly, if you guys want to hear it, like message Crystal afterwards, I'll tell you, it literally gives you goosebumps because he basically went around, he wanted to bring value. He didn't want to be that person that sat on a whole bunch of money because he's a Super Bowl champion and real estate investor. He wanted to be able to give it back and do something good. And like literally that was how Q was created. And it wasn't until he brought Mr. Jake Spencer when he back in 2018 that they really saw massive growth, because Mr. Jake Spencer here brings over a decade of experience. He is probably one of the smartest people I've ever met in my entire life, and not just in finances. He literally taught us, like we have a 5F rule here, faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances. And he teaches you on, if you're not aligned in the first 4, you'll never see your finances. If it wasn't for this man, mine and my husband's relationship, or our marriage has probably been 1,000 times better because of this man right here. When I went down to lodge, he's giving me marriage advice. It's absolutely insane. And that's that beautiful lady on the right there is my personal mentor, Kristen Wyatt. She's a Ruby Council and Equity member. And so when I went bronze with the current rank that I'm at, our skin went bronze on February 28th. My husband's a leap year baby. Okay. And so I actually got to call him on February 28th because he was away in camp. Because I had actually quit my last company. And when I quit my last company, meant I wasn't making any money anymore. And so he had to go back to camp. And it was super sad. It wasn't the greatest feeling in the entire world. He was very hesitant of me joining this, but I got to call him on February 28th. And within 4 or 5 months, I said, so babe, you coming home? And he's like, no, what are you talking about? I got like 10 days left in here. I'm like, no, babe, we went bronze. Like, you can come home. And that will be the last time that he ever goes there. And that is literally because of Kristen Wyatt. Okay. I have never in my life learned so much about traditional business before until I met this woman right here. This is no MLM spammy tammy crap right here, you guys. This is literally them teaching you proper business strategies and how to create a sustainable business so you don't have to be glued to your phone. I've never learned so much than from that woman right there. But let's get to some good stuff. Okay, let's get to some really good stuff. Look at that product suite. It's gorgeous. I know. Okay, this is actually one of the things that got me really excited about the company was that full product suite. We have everything from full broad spectrum hemp, which is down in the United States, not in Canada, because Canada government has control of all of our hemp products. But don't worry, we got something even better for you guys. We have sublingual sleep sprays. We have products for mental health. We have kids products. We have pet products. We have a fitness and weight loss line. We have things for anxiety, stress, pain, energy, like you name it, y'all, like we have it. Okay. You know, since I've been here for about a year now, I have not found a product that I have not been able to find someone for someone's health goals or fit in their budget, right? I know that's super important because we come with all different budget ranges, you know, but we still want to work on our health. I could go on for about 3 hours about these products. I really could. I'm sure you guys want to sit here with me for 3 hours, but I'll just talk about some of my faves. This is hands down my number one. It really is. This one has changed me. I actually got a phone call from my ex, Colton's dad, and he really wanted to see Colton. And he mentioned on there, ever since that he got COVID, how his life has changed. He was vomiting every morning. He was depressed. He had no energy. It changed him. They got it really badly, and he's just never been the same ever since. And I was like, you got to try the core. Okay, you got to try the core. And if there was anybody on this planet that was going to give me reproductions of giving him a bad product, it's going to be my ex. Okay. I took a shot on doing this. And I was like, I promise you, you give me 14 days on this product. I promise you, you're going to feel different. Okay. He literally called me after 2 days. 2 days. He's like, I can feel this. He's like, I can drink a coffee. I'm like, I know. I'm like, wait till after 2 weeks. 2 weeks. His wife called me and said, how do I sell this stuff? She's like, this is insane. I've never seen or felt a product like this before. And that's literally why this product is in 90% of people's pre-orders. It has our mental health supporting vitamins right there, the QMax, which actually passes the blood-brain barrier. That's why he saw a difference so quickly. And that's actually pretty important, right? Because it's not about if you should supplement anymore, because we all know that the research is out there. If you should supplement, we all know our soils are so contaminated. You can't get your daily, your daily recommended dose of vitamins anymore, right? And we're definitely not getting all our full dose of micronutrients. And that's what that QMax has in it. Your full daily dose of your micronutrients and fully mental health supporting. It has our Align in it, which has a full body inflammation. And it has our gut health system in it too with our biotics and our digest there. The digest actually has 11 digestive enzymes that helps you break down foods. If you're someone like me that suffers from IBS, or like my ex who was literally vomiting every morning, this is what's really going to be game changer. But that's just a big thing, right? When people can actually feel the difference on your product in such a short amount of time is absolutely incredible. And we all know this word, okay? We all know this word. I'm going to tell you right now, when collagen became a buzzword, even at my last company, I thought everybody was crazy, okay? I really did. I never saw a difference with it. I thought it was way too overpriced for what you were not seeing out of it. I had no idea that collagen needed to be in liquid form. I had no idea that it needed to be a full matrix. Like a lot of people know the word collagen, but not many people know that there's 10 versions of it out there. And a lot of people know it helps with hair, skin, and nails, but that's actually collagens 2 and 3, right? We actually have a medical grade collagen in liquid form with hydrolyzed peptides And I'm like, we're like, what does that mean, Jamie? It means that the molecules in our collagen are cut so small, you are literally getting 100% absorption. And that's one of the biggest things, right? Is making sure our bodies are actually absorbing the product. We actually have two formulas, giving it a full matrix, meaning that we're covering every single version of collagen that's out there. We have one for everything on the outside, what does the hair, skin, and nails, all that good stuff. My personal fave is the one that does everything on the inside. Okay. It actually helps produce lean muscle mass. It helps with joint pain. And it will actually help increase fat burning. And it helps with brain health, everything. And the one that I love is a French vanilla. You guys, you can put it on your waffles. It's so good. This one is like a peach mango. If you like fruit flavored things, absolutely amazing. But look at the results. Like I thought the guy in the end had hair plugs until I actually met him. I'm like, can I pull on your hair? I'm just kidding. But I would have. But I can confirm it wasn't plugs. And that's just it, right? Seeing these results so quickly. And at the top there, you can see we'd actually expanded our drinkable collagen to a skincare line as well for a day and nighttime cream, which are absolutely amazing. I'm telling you right now, like so many people that have seen me from my last company to this company, people are like, you're glowing. Like it's absolutely crazy. And it's literally because of these products right here. And obviously because of this incredible program, this actually really was, I want to say nail in the coffin. I think that's the right term for it, but maybe nail in the coffin. I'm glued to Q. This was it right here. I fully believe that supplementing, which the word supplement, by the way, literally means to aid to, right? It has to be with a healthy and active lifestyle. I fully believed that. And that was one of the reasons why, I don't believe in a magic pill or a magic drink. I don't, right? If you all find one, then please message me because we'll be millionaires, but we all know it doesn't exist, right? So this is our Q Fit program that we get to offer our customers and we get as well. And it's was created by Kimball and Stacey Jensen. And I'm telling you right now, they're more beautiful in person than that photo. Okay. That thing is not altered. They're way more prettier in person. So it's something that we get to offer our customers. They get personalized workout programs, and it's from every level. If you're a beginner, there's instructional videos there from your trainers, all the way up to one of our girls, just entered the Boston Marathon. We have everything from yoga to dancing to home workouts to gym workouts, like literally everything. And they're so much fun because we always have these challenges that come up. Like we're doing the Summit Challenge from Mark Pattison, who actually was a football player with Mark Wilson, and he actually climbed all 7 summits. So we put together a challenge for us to do that actually works on your mental health on top of your physical health as well. We have a partner. We all have to walk like 100 miles together with our partner. They're so fun, but it keeps you accountable. You get a trainer in your pocket. Like you'll either get Kimball or Stacey on your app that you can talk to, like if you need a question or if you need help, and they answer you within like such a short amount of time. And we also have a meal program that we offer people that when you get started that's done from our nutritionist, Jenny. So it's really full circle, right? And that's why people are seeing such incredible results. Like myself, I've lost 30 pounds since being here. 30 freaking pounds. And it's because of these incredible products and this incredible program. And this is actually the genius behind this all. This is actually kind of forms together with how Q was started. When Mr. Mark Wilson met Dr. Stephen Kimbler here. But this man is absolutely amazing. He's the most chill dude that you ever meet. But one of the things that really stuck out to me, like not only was he a former senior editor at WebMD, but the fact that he is a licensed doctor, physician, but also a licensed naturopath. So not only has he studied Western medicine, but he's also studied holistic medicine as well. And combining the two, making our products medical grade, but all natural holistic products, that's why they're so game changer. And that's why we can offer a full quality assurance on our products. Like we test all our own products, everything before they hit market. We have purity, gluten-free, allergy-free, everything. We have it. And that's because of this gentleman right here. And he's the genius behind everything. He is leaps and bounds ahead of everybody. He literally is. Like when I said, when we were down the lodge and tested all those products that are going to be coming out next year, they're absolutely amazing. And it's nice to know that we have those growing products. And I got to tell you right now, okay, I got to tell you right now, like when I was with my last company, we'd always have to wait months, if not years, to get the same products as the United States. And now being here for a year, I can tell you right now, when a product is released in the United States, we don't have to wait even one day to get them in Canada. They're released in Canada at the same time because the products are so incredible and they get passed through Health Canada, and if you guys don't know, Health Canada is one of those. Australia and Canada are the 2 hardest countries to get things in. So And there's a couple more of the products that I love, you guys, these sublingual spray vitamins. I don't know if you guys ever tried to get a kid to take a vitamin before. It's absolutely impossible. But there's two ways that you can get vitamins and minerals into your system the fastest. That's intravenously, like my son who was on insulin, or sublingually, meaning under the tongue. Gets in your body instantaneously. So these the vitamin B, B12, C spray. We have a boost spray, relief spray for pain, but it's the one on the end I want you guys to check out, okay? That sleep spray is our number one selling product. If you're like me and you roll around for about 3 hours before, you fall asleep because you got to think of everything for the last 10 years, then you got to try the sleep spray. Like just a few sprays in the mouth and you're literally sleeping within 30 minutes. But I've never been able to take something that's so heavy that I can't wake up to my son's glucose alarms. That's why I've never taken anything for sleep, because they can literally knock you out. And like, I can't miss my son's low glucose alarm. So when I tried the product, like obviously I made sure like Ryder was going to get up with Colton and his alarms went off and I heard them just fine. And I woke up and I felt refreshed. Absolutely amazing. And they're gentle enough that you can give your kids. Like my middle son has a tough time sleeping. So that sleep spray has been absolutely amazing. But this is the one I was excited about. So terpenes are available to Canada. This is a first to market product. Nobody else has these, okay? These are our terpene elixirs, and so terpenes are literally the scent and the color that gives plants, right? We've extracted these elixirs, these terpenes out of the plants, the medical part of a healing plant, like oranges, lilac, pine, etc. And we've been able to create these incredible products that are selling 2 to 1 to our hemp products. So we have our slumber there for sleep, our comfort for pain, create for focus, and our chill there, which has been absolutely amazing for people that suffer from anxiety and everything. And these are literally the essential oils extracted out of the plants in a concentrated version that you put under your tongue to get instantaneous results from. These are absolutely game changer. Okay, so obviously I looked at this from a business perspective, and what was important to me was the simplicity of it. You just pay $39.99 and you actually get a business app that helps your business run so seamlessly. You get all the resources at your fingertips. You get that MyQ Fit app that we were talking about, and you get your full e-commerce site. That is your website, all done for you. You literally, like, all you got to do is get people to your website. You don't have to carry inventory. You don't have to be weird and sell products on the back of your car. You don't have to mail anything to anybody. I don't know about you guys, but I hate being at the post office. People will literally place their order, and Q will like literally drop ship right to their door. Or we have a secondary version. This is our premium version of getting started, which is kind of like Amazon. You get all the same things, but this actually unlocks free shipping on all your reorders for an entire year. So not only does it pay for itself, but then some, right? I don't know if you guys have gone to the post office lately, but it is freaking, I think they doubled the price of stamps. So this is good. So it's got the Amazon model to it. So if you're looking to get that bigger investment back, then this is definitely the way to go, and just know we have a dedicated customer support team. We have a whole customer support team that gives rewards back to people every time they purchase. They go into their accounts, they can put towards free product. They actually get our wholesale pricing as well, the same pricing that we have, and we have a 30-day money back guarantee, literally meaning an empty bottle guarantee. Like you could take that whole bottle of collagen, you're like, it's not for me, I didn't like it. They'll actually give you a full refund. And just know we have 0.5% of a return rate. So it goes to show how little people freaking use it. And we have 6 ways. And if you are looking at this business perspective, we have 6 ways that we earn income. And 3 of those ways are just like what we were talking about. Getting customers, people going to your e-commerce site and purchasing, etc. And then the other 2 ways is team residuals, and something I'm going to talk about just in a second here. But yes, we get to make it commissions on how many people go to your website and purchase, and we actually make rank here with customers, which is something huge. So we recognize the fact that people just want to get customers. They don't want to grow a team, so you don't have to. But these people need to be making the same income of people that do want to build a team, right? So you can actually get to the top of the company just in customer sales. You make this incredible bonuses on your customer sales as well. Same with team residuals as well. So you can hit the same ranks, you get the same bonuses, etc. I kind of describe it to people as like 2 different paychecks. Like you can hit rank on a customer side, you can hit rank on a team building side, which is absolutely crazy. But this was super exciting. So this was just announced a couple weeks ago. Financial Freedom Movement. I just got off a call this morning with Sarah Spencer, who's Jake's wife, about, because I get to beta test this program before it comes to Canada in January. So the Financial Freedom Movement is a program. Like, we don't have no crazy car bonuses here. You ain't gonna get a pink Cadillac. You're not gonna get any of that. We actually want to teach people what to do with their money. And I can be a testimony for the fact that I've made a lot of money in this industry, and you really have nothing to show for it, because people want all the flashy cars and the flashy everything. Well, Sarah wanted to create a program that literally showed people what to do with their money, how to invest it, how to have an emergency fund, how to pay off debt. So on top of the other 5 ways that we get paid, when you hit the 4th rank of our company, you actually get to put that towards an institution of your choice, a credit card, a long-term savings program, retirement, whatever it is. And they teach you about taxes and what to do with it all. So at the end of the day, when this is all over, we can actually retire on this money. And I'm happy to announce that this program is finally coming to Canada, which is so insane. I'm so excited for it. And I get to beta test it. I'm so happy. And this is our 1-page compensation plan. Guys, we don't have no charting, there's no breakaway, there's no decoding of some 2,700 page compensation plan that you'll never figure out, that and then when you finally just figuring out chunks of it, you realize how much money you lost on it. This is it. This is actually written by our president, Mr. Jake Spencer. Okay. And so I really encourage you guys, after you watch this video, go back to Crystal, ask her for the 14-minute compensation plan. If you're like her, if you're a numbers girl, you're going to want to watch it. Okay. Kristen really breaks down all 6 ways that we get paid. Highly encourage you guys to do that. And this is one of the biggest things. We have a simple system that works. Okay. I've had plenty of people that have been on my team before, and, it's been so trying to figure out how to do it on your own, giving people videos, it's always such a, am I doing it right, etc. We have such a simple systems here. Obviously Crystal didn't have to say much tonight, right? She didn't have to say much, and it's the way that it should be. We have a simple plug and play system where it really helps move the needle before are an expert in the products, the business in and out, etc. Right? People can simply plug their potentials, their prospects into our system. A leader like myself is usually doing these incredible webinars like this. We have that app that gives you all the tools that you need to start, so you can really start earning some of those bonuses in a paycheck. We get paid weekly here. We get paid weekly. Our goal when somebody gets started is to get that investment back into their business as soon as the following Friday, so they can start seeing a return on that investment as soon as the 2 Fridays after that. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching this video and showing up for Crystal tonight. If you do have any questions, I do recommend, shoot Crystal a message. Okay. Maybe there was a question that I didn't answer on here, and you'll actually see the systems, because there's a good chance she'll actually connect you with me so I can get her questions answered for you guys and have that candid conversation, because you never know. We all know that nowadays that it's, the side hustle isn't just some fun thing that you can do with your girlfriends now. The average person needs to make something like $6,000 to $7,000 just to break even from last year, right? And that's not just a little bit of money. So now the side hustle has become a way for people to not only break even from last year, but to even maybe enhance their lives. So thank you so much for watching, and maybe I'll talk to some of you guys soon. So bye.
Thanks, Jamie.
You're welcome.